Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is the case of Jefferson versus Singleton.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone.
Hi, Your Honor.
Ms. Jefferson, you say you're here today to end the neighborhood rumors and lies about your sexual history. You've asked the court for the results of a paternity test on Sir Javion, your 2-month-old son, to help you prove you were faithful to the man you say is his father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Singleton, you argue that Ms. Jefferson is not to be trusted or believed.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you contend that not only did she once lie about being 7 months pregnant, but you claim you also have physical proof that 2 other men could have fathered her son.
Yes, Your Honor.
Additionally, Ms. Jefferson, you are suing the defendant for $2,000.
Yes, Your Honor.
You claim Mr. Singleton took baby clothes and furniture from you without
That's
your
correct.
knowledge or consent, just 3 weeks before you gave birth to your
Yes,
son.
Your Honor, that's correct.
So, Ms. Jefferson, let's start with the $2,000 in baby items you claim Mr. Singleton took unlawfully. What happened?
Okay, 3 weeks prior to that, me and Mr. Singleton had got into it. It was about some Facebook stuff I seen on his page. So I asked Mr. Singleton, when he go, take all his clothes and don't come back. So I was at my sister's house. So I went to the doctor. They said my pressure was up. So they was like, due to a preeclampsia, you're gonna have to have your baby early. Okay, so I was in the hospital. I had my baby. It was 3 days. We had to stay in the hospital for 3 days. Okay, so I come home and I go in my house, and the first thing I noticed was my rug messed up. I said, okay, so I put my rug. No, excuse me, Your Honor.
You object.
Excuse me, Your Honor. When I looked at my rug, it was paint on my rug. So as I pursued to go in the room and I opened my door, everything was on the floor. He messed up. I looked in my closet. All the baby clothes was gone. So I went in the other room. It was a box with 3 joint outfits in there. It was 6 to 9 months, and my baby was a newborn. How can my baby wear 6 to 9 months joint outfits? And that was too big. But no matter of fact, Your Honor, I have a picture where the clothes was on.
Let me see that, Jerome.
And also I broke down what Mr. Singleton purchased and what I had purchased and receipts and stuff.
Your Honor,
So yeah, Mr. Singleton, fill me in. You took the baby's clothes?
she put me out 3 weeks before the baby was due. And she went on Facebook and told, I have over 1,000 friends on Facebook.
It's the reason why I went on Facebook,
Can I talk,
Your Honor?
please? I went on Facebook, and my friend called me and said, man, did you check your Facebook page? I said, no, what's going on? He said, your baby mama on that saying you could stay in New Orleans. So I looked, I said, really? I said, she about to be 3 weeks with the baby. How'd she tell me that?
Your Honor,
okay, can I talk, please?
No, because you was not being truthful.
So
it don't matter. You shouldn't have took your son clothes. What man would take their son clothes?
When I did talk to her,
what man would take their son clothes?
Okay.
You're right.
The baby don't have nothing to do with
I'm
what
gonna
we going on.
get to why you took
That's
the baby's
less than a
clothes.
baby.
But what I
Clothes.
want to understand is, did you take the baby's clothes?
Yes, I did.
All right. Now that's the answer to the question.
I'm gonna be a man, and I did take the baby clothes because she told me to get all your belongings.
You the reason why you got put out.
I bought the clothes, so I took all my belongings.
So hold on. This evidence you presented,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor.
These are the clothes that you had.
All them clothes, all the clothes I purchased and he purchased.
All these clothes I see here were clothes purchased for the baby by the both of you.
And the reason why I put him out my house, Your Honor, because he was messaging a girl on Facebook when he's supposed to went out of town with his friend, Mr. Williams, to New Orleans, and he said when he get there, he wanted to see the girl, and I seen it. So guess what I did? I went on Facebook and I told him, when you leave, take all your clothes.
You post on Facebook and tell him to get out.
Yes, I did.
And when you got home, he was gone, but he also took the baby's clothes and your clothes.
Even the baby bag he took. He didn't take my clothes, he took the baby bag. He took the baby bag.
So just the baby bag.
Baby bag and the baby clothes.
So these receipts that you presented are for all the things you say he took.
Yes, Your Honor, that's
all
correct.
right.
Yeah, and I object. I really do. I object. I object because she went on my Facebook page. I was messaging my friends.
That wasn't your friend. What friend
I wanted to
you
hook
said
up with my
called
friends
baby?
when I went to New Orleans.
Your
She's
Honor,
a jealous female.
Hold on now, Mr. Singleton. Just give me a minute. I'm looking through these receipts, and I see receipts for all these outfits.
That I purchased.
You purchased and I purchased too. It don't matter who
She purchased it
You
with
don't
my
take
money.
your
Well,
baby
we
clothes.
have.
She purchased
You
it
don't
with
take
my
your
money.
baby clothes. That's wrong.
You
It don't matter what we
purchased
go through. You shouldn't have took his clothes. You put an innocent baby in
$1,005
there.
worth of outfits, polo outfits, Puma outfits, all these outfits.
That's
You
what I
got
purchased,
newborn
John. I
baby
purchased.
shirts.
I feel she didn't deserve it because she put
No,
me out.
you put, you know.
She told me to leave
no.
3 weeks before. Yana, how can you?
It's not about me. It's
How can
about
you
my
tell someone
newborn
to
baby.
leave?
It's not about me. It's about my newborn
You
baby
should have
that
thought.
you
You
took
should
for your own son.
She should have thought about that, Yana, before she went on
I'd be a
Facebook
fool
and told me to
you
get out.
stay in my house and you talking to other females.
She
I could
coulda-
do bad by
she coulda-
myself. What you
she coulda
mean?
told me.
Your
She
Honor, I
coulda
could do
came to
bad
me.
by myself. I'm a single person. I also have other kids at the house too.
Let's calm down.
She could have called me, Yana, on the phone and told me that.
Calm down. Now, at this point, I've seen the receipts. They total $1,955.99.
That's correct.
So, Mr. Singleton, I gotta ask you,
Yes, Yana.
what would possess you to come into a house and take clothes
That I
from a
purchased.
baby? If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. You obviously were going through something in terms of your thinking. Were you doubtful this child was yours?
I was, Yana. In November, she lied about being 7 months
No,
pregnant.
that's not correct.
Can I finish, please, Yana? Can I finish?
That's false, Your Honor.
She lied about being
Yes, I
7
wanna
months
hear
pregnant.
what you're saying.
I had relocated to New Orleans, so I comes back to her city to support her. Come to find out, she's not even pregnant. I asked her, well, what the sonogram? She said the sonogram comes in the mail. Yana.
Your Honor, no,
Yana.
no, Your Honor, that is. Can I speak,
Sonograms
Your
do
Honor?
not come in the mail.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Period.
Can I speak? Can I speak, Your Honor?
No, you can't speak.
That
It's
would
my
be
turn.
a fact. Move on.
Right. So when I found that out, I'm like, okay, now we need to go to the doctor and see what's going on. When we go to the doctor, she's actually pregnant. Now I'm like, whoa, hold up. You told me you 7 months pregnant, but now you actually pregnant?
Oh my God.
That's why I have doubt, Yana.
Okay, so the bottom line is, while you're out of town, she told you I'm 7 months pregnant. So
Just to get me back to Jacksonville, just to get me back.
So you came on back to be there for her.
I came back to be the father that I
Came
wanted to
back.
be.
There was no sonogram picture when you asked for it. It was in the mail.
Right.
And then you said, let's go on to the doctor. And when you do, she really is pregnant, but they give you a date as to how pregnant she was?
Exactly, Yana. And I'm like, wow.
Your Honor, that's not how it happened.
I'm like, how can this be the date when she already told me she was 7 months pregnant, Yana?
So now, Ms. Jefferson.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm good. Glad I can speak now, Your Honor. That's not how it happened, Your Honor. This what happened, Your Honor. I went to St. Vincent's, and they said that Teresa, you had a miscarriage, but I had conceded in September again because we slept together in September.
Whoa.
2 weeks after my birthday.
Whoa,
so that's when
Yana,
I
hold up.
conceded. He already
Object.
knew this.
So, let me translate.
Yeah. Please
You-
translate that lie.
Say you were pregnant.
Yes, Your Honor.
And
that's
then
correct.
you had a miscarriage.
Yes, and I did not know I had a miscarriage.
And then you conceived another child with him.
Yes, Your Honor, in September.
When
That's
you confirmed you were pregnant the second time,
Yes.
how far along did they say you were?
I was like I went in the
She lying.
doctor in October, so I was like a couple of weeks. I was a couple
Yana,
of
she
weeks.
lying.
I was a couple of weeks
She
pregnant.
lying,
I
Yana.
didn't even know that I had a
Yana.
miscarriage.
Yana,
Mr.
this is it.
Singleton,
Yes, ma'am.
when you figured out for the second time she really was pregnant,
She really was pregnant this time.
you had doubts that you were the father.
Correct.
Why?
She don't tell me where she going. She take the kids. She don't call me. She don't text me. So in the man's mind, a real man's mind, when your woman is gone for 3-4 days without no phone call, without telling you what, that's some type of doubt, Yana.
Your Honor.
It's some type of doubt.
Your Honor, the reason why I leave, Your Honor, because he's disrespectful. I leave because he's disrespectful.
Are you spending time with other men?
No, I'm not
When
spending
you-
time with him. No other
you're
man.
not with any
if
other
I didn't
guy?
know this man, I wouldn't have got his name tatted across my chest.
See,
I
Yana,
wouldn't
that
did
have
none of
nothing to
that,
do
Your
with it,
Honor.
Yana.
So
None of
you've
that, Your
never
Honor.
been with another guy?
I'm faithful to him, Your Honor.
Yana,
You've
that-
never been with another guy?
No other guy, no.
She's
no.
lying.
All right, hold on. Mr. Singleton, you have a witness.
Yes, I do,
Please
Your Honor.
stand, sir. State your name for the court.
Darnell Williams.
Mr. Williams, thank you for joining us today. What do you know about this situation?
Well, I've been knowing Mr. Singleton and Miss Jefferson for almost 10 years now. So when Mr. Singleton left initially, I told him I was gonna look after his baby mama and
my family.
his son, and make sure they were straight, they didn't need nothing. So, you know, we don't knock on each other's doors. We just walk into each other's doors. So one day I was cooking some fish. So I had some mustard, but I ain't had no hot sauce. So I went down.
Got to have the hot sauce.
Gotta have the hot
got
sauce.
to.
Okay, go ahead.
Excuse me. So I went downstairs and just walked to the door. And so when I walked in the door, the lights was off. So
You
I kinda,
walked into whose door?
Miss Jefferson's door.
Okay, keep going.
So when I walked in, the lights was off. So I hit the light switch, and to my surprise, I'm like, man, what the holy heck going on? She gonna try to pull her shirt down. She got a shirt with I don't see no shorts or nothing. And it's this dude sitting on the sofa who I don't know, he trying to fix his clothes. So she like, oh, DJ, you just gonna walk in my house? I said, we always just walk in each other's house. We don't never knock on the door. So I was like, well, who is that? She was like, oh, that's my cousin. So I was like, okay, really?
Right,
That's your
John.
cousin. It already been rumors going around that she been messing with a maintenance man. Whatever goes on out there in the apartments, I hear about it. And I can see everything that goes on downstairs, to the left of me, to the right of me, in front of me.
And so as you sitting up there, you see the maintenance man spending a little bit too much time down
ma'am.
in her unit.
Yes, ma'am.
A whole lot of things broken.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Williams, look, I mean, if he works in maintenance and there's something that needs to be repaired in her apartment, he can go in there and fix what needs to be repaired.
You're right.
Right.
But I will say this, now if we need repairs 3 and 4 times a week, now we might have an issue.
No,
but
Your Honor,
thank
Your
you for
Honor.
your testimony. You may be seated.
Your Honor, can I speak? Can I say something, Your Honor?
Now, listen, bottom line is, you're getting all this news.
Correct.
And you starting to feel like, what's going on here? She's sleeping with other people.
Correct, Your Honor.
She was pregnant, but not pregnant.
Correct.
So you're completely confused as to whether or not you are this child's father.
Correct. And if I'm not the father of this child, I want my name back.
Despite your doubt, you admit to purchasing this child a
Correct.
lot of clothing.
Correct, Your Honor.
You were getting ready for the baby. You were supportive in that way.
Of course, I messed up things up, but I also replaced everything that I messed up, Your Honor. I replaced her carpet. I replaced her television. I replaced everything that I messed up.
Did you replace the clothes too?
I replaced the clothes. She has more clothes for the baby. Even though I doubt that he is mine, I still support him, even though I still doubt that he's mine.
Ms. Jefferson, let me ask you this. Did he replace the carpet and the clothes and the things that he destroyed?
No, he did not replace the carpet. He did 2 weeks ago when he seen my baby. He did bring me my baby clothes. That's the only thing. He did not replace my carpet. What he did was cruel and hurtful, and that's really stressed me out to the point that I had my baby at 37 weeks and 6 days.
This is my last son that I feel that I'm gonna have, and she knew how passionate I felt about cutting the umbilical cord.
If you felt Pat, you want to take his
And
clothes.
she told me actually 2 days before she had the baby, don't even come there. And I'm like, are you serious?
Yes, I did.
I'm like, are you serious? This is supposed to be my child. And I can't come share this moment with you? I mean, look at that little boy. It hurts. He's a beautiful little boy, and I would want him to be mine. But Your Honor, if he's not mine, I gotta take my name back because I'm tired of being deceived, lied to, and ran over just because of this.
He took all my baby stuff. My baby didn't have nothing but three outfits, and they was too big. It stressed me out, and he know it stressed me out.
And so you felt so overwhelmed.
And then he texted my phone and laughed about taking my baby clothes. Soon after he did that, I changed my number. I haven't talked to him. 2 weeks ago, I let him see my son, and then he brought my baby clothes. But he still left the other clothes down there for 6 to 9 months and 12 months. And my baby is growing. So I don't have a job right now, so I got to see how I'm gonna get him some more clothes.
I have to support her. That's what it is.
She
just said she didn't have a job. All the clothes that she purchased, she was purchased with my money.
Okay, let me be clear on something. You took the clothes, but then you brought the clothes back.
I did, Your Honor.
He brought half of them back.
Okay, so he brought half the clothes back.
Yes, Your Honor.
So there's another half.
It is another half. That's for the 12 to 18 months. I feel she don't need that right now because I still want to know. I still want to know if this is my child.
But
that's why.
You so trying to be so nasty, but it's an innocent baby. We bickering and arguing over nothing, and we got an innocent baby here that's stuck in the middle of all this foolishness. And it's not about us, it's about him. He needs his stuff. He needs his stuff, Your Honor.
She right.
I'm tired of bickering and arguing with him.
I'm sorry. If this kid is not mine, yes, I will be hurt. And yeah, I do want some of my money back.
With that said, I think it's time to alleviate this doubt. And I think it's time for the results. Thank you, Jerome. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. Do you want to watch Paternity Court on TV? Go to paternitycourt.tv to find your local listings. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Jefferson v. Singleton, when it comes to 2-month-old Sir Javion Singleton, Mr. Singleton,
Yes, Your Honor.
you are his father.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm thankful that these results have squashed everyone's
Yes, it
doubts.
has. And I do want to apologize to Ms. Jefferson from taking the clothes and for any doubt that I have, but I do want her to understand she the one put the doubt. But I'm glad we got the results, and now we can move on as parents.
So as for your suit and suing for this, would you like to just drop your claim and know that now that he knows
No,
it's his
because
son?
no.
So you don't want to drop your claim? All right, so let's do the math. You originally sued for $2,000.
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
so you admit that he returned half of it. As the parents of this child, you both are responsible to care for this child equally, right?
Correct.
Yeah, right.
Correct, Your Honor.
So with that said, I'm going to order you to return the clothes to Ms. Jefferson or pay her $500.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So the judgment is for the plaintiff. And look, y'all do a lot of talking. And look, I counsel couples and people that have to co-parent to dialogue. That's a good thing. Communication is not just a one-way street, it's a two-way street. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And it's important that you understand that ultimately your child is the beneficiary of that communication. You got it?
Right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to both of you.
Thank
Court
you
is
so much.
adjourned.